Vale, perfecto. Pues ya estaríamos. Que está terminando de una cosita. Vamos a seguir al acto 3. Bueno, el acto 2. Como tal. Pa. Vale, a ver, ¿qué quería yo hacer ahora aquí? Voy a cambiar a Carlach. Porque he visto que no tengo ni puta de llevar esa subclase. Y la vamos a cambiar. Lo que no sé dónde está el muerto. ¿Dónde está Mustio? ¿Mustio? Mustio. ¿Mustio? Hostia, pues no sé dónde está Mustio, Hostia.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
O sea, aquí está el oso de Chuzo. Aquí está Astarion. Aquí están estas dos. Están el lechuzo. Esta está aquí. Aquí no hay nadie. Will, la diablesa, la yajeira. Aquí no hay nadie.
These boots have seen everything.
Aquí está el Gale. ¿Y el Mustio no está? No sé. Pues no sé. Ya si aparece o ya lo veré.
We've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to give this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
I want to have a word.
If Bowman says I'll be all right, I'll be all right.
A ver, esta se va a
I
pirar.
just wish it was different.
No sé si había alguna
wish
manera de
Mum
salvar a
and
sus
Pops was
padres,
here.
porque cuando yo llegué están muertos.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Igual por aquí está Mustio. Porque no hay ni el tato.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I
Pero no sé
can.
para qué te ayudan dos putos druidas. O sea, ¿sabes? Quiero decir, con una tienes bastante, pero dos druidas. A ver esta que dice.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Y Sobel y tal.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be. Looking forward to a bit of rest.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
A ver, está.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
Un poco
Moon
intensita,
Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Vaya, qué intensita, ¿no?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
Claro, la zona de ahora... A ver cómo coño hacemos esto, porque claro, cualquier personaje se puede venir conmigo, pero...
The shadows are lifted. Finally. Are you sure? The blades and just...
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Of course. My faith will guide me.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Feel, Moon Maiden, salute my blessings upon the Slayer. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. Pray, ask, and I will tell. There can be no doubt. I am of her silver. Why, she already... So mighty are her wonders. Her when he and his... I was but low. My resplendence honors yours.
Dijiste sabías cosas de mí y quiero oírlas.
No doubt you do. But I will come to you when Mother Selûne deems the moment is right. Patience, girl. It will come soon enough. And you cannot unlearn the truths I have to share.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. You must face them. I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal.
Esta se puede unir a mí a mi campamento, ¿no es un poquito hardcore?
Pray, ask, and I will tell. Why so mighty? There can be no doubt.
Vale.
Very well. Don't mind if I do. Glad to have
Ahora sí,
an
acá las que se queda aquí.
Soldier? Sounds boring. Oh.
I never saw myself. I was always more of a lurker in, historically. Darling, lead on. Someone there?
A nivel 10 ¿tiene esto? ¿Tiene una dote? Oh. No sabía que este tenía al 10 una mejora de dote.
What to do? At the ready. Better not be cursed. Seems like a good
Hostia,
moment
que
to
ya está
talk.
aquí.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all
Joder, macho. La verdad es que deprimes a cualquiera, hijo de puta. Vamos a descansar. Yo entiendo que me tengo que ir ya. De aquí. Ah, por aquí no me permite volver atrás. A ver. Ordalía de sal. Yo quiero ver dónde estaba el Baltasar antes de todo esto.
No traps, please.
Qué raro esto.
Let's have a look.
Mira. A buenas horas.
Always room for more.
Nosotros no teníamos... la campana esa. ¿Quién tenía la campana? Campana para llamar al hermano, tío. ¿Se ha perdido? Igual la dejé en el campamento alguna cosa. Pero bueno, no pasa nada. Camino a Puerta Baldurs. Vámonos.
Whatever dangers lie ahead. At least the shadow curse is one blight we were able to cure.
Sí, pero esto ya lo hemos pasado. Ah, no, coño, ¿qué me pasa? ¿Qué me pasa? Que no veo por aquí. Por aquí. Se ha pirado el campamento, ¿no? Sí, son piratos.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldurs Gate is their target.
Yo creo que lo tengo todo atado, o sea que...
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Eso es lo que vimos, ¿no? Es un druida.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
Es su padre.
That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Lanza de la noche de Selûne. Ah, que es una lanza nueva, pero esta vez de Selûne. Lanza versátil. No, sí, espérate. Que, bueno. $7.14. Rayo de luna. Hostias, no está mal, ¿eh? Uf, no está nada mal.
Well, hello.
O sea, al final esta baza me ha servido bastante durante bastante tiempo, ¿eh?
There is work to do.
How delicious.
La espada corta, esta es la polla, ¿eh? Igual para el Will.
Let's move.
Looking forward to a bit of rest if I...
What path lies before me?
¿Dónde está el otro?
Your path leads away from me, I sense. Be safe. Perhaps one day you will see the fruits that your victory has sown here.
Espérate. Vamos a hablar con esta. A ver qué nos cuenta. Porque ahora se entera que tiene un padre y una madre.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze
Cuidado,
at you for a while. Of course.
¿Cómo? Quiero poner piano nuestro. ¿Me das un beso?
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
¿Cómo? Y se da un beso, pero... Oye, que no hay nada ahí, chiquitín. El gato intentado tal.
Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company.
Grata y atractiva. Cuidado.
And attractive company too, no less.
Cuidado.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Se quiere vengar, vamos a acabar ya, ¿no? ¿Y esas que hacen ahí?
The dog is unable to speak through.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Ah, y esta se pone aquí.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your...
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
Ya, la verdad, pues,
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Un asunto por resolver. Algo que tengas que hacer. ¿Y qué ha pasado?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
¿Cómo? Bueno. A ver qué es eso. Abandonar el campamento. Ahora estamos ya en la nueva zona, ¿no? A ver cómo es esto. Ah, pues no. Ah, no, está cargando la nueva zona.
Has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
¿Qué Dios mío, el gato este no puedo para allá. Pero que no ves que no hay nada de comer, coño. No hay nada. Hostia. Está cogiendo el cabroncete el esto automático y empieza a darle con las zarpas en plan, ¡saca comida! Uy, ¿esto? Bueno, espérate.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth.
Ya los enanos, los gnomos.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Una asesina, a full. O sea, que hemos llegado ya a las puertas de Baldurs.
Best to rest now, while we still can. Who knows what's waiting in Baldurs Gate?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Ahí está. Mirador de la sierpe.
Don't waste a step.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
Let's see. I need a moment for the two of us.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Con este ya hablamos.
I'm listening.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Astarion.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Muy caótico, ¿eh?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. We'll be glorious both, you and I. You'll have your day too. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Vale. Así de Mustio, ¿qué le pasa?
Fate spins along. Dost thou require a new ally? Or as thou desires.
Uy, me he equivocado, perdón. Ya sin querer, perdón.
Dost thou require a new ally? Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full.
El equipo está lleno. O sea que si... ¿Serán gente random? O sea, si se pira uno, el grupo puede espiar a un mercenario. Vamos a dormir ya.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the Chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison, and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
Cojones.
We're under attack. Help me.
¿Cómo? Portal astral. Espero grisa hackla. Joder, mola mucho el diseño, tío. Yo esa capa la quiero. Escapa hacia el portal antes de que la suda tome el control. Tenemos que escapar hacia el portal ese. Monje. Son monjes.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Es que mi idea es estos.
These boots have seen everything.
Let's end this.
De experiencia. La verdad que está dando bastante experiencia, ¿eh?
On I go.
That nearly ended me.
Hostia, pues eso te ha matado.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Stay focused. Come on, up. My faith will protect me.
Keep them guessing.
Ah, con que llegue uno basta. Pues entonces tampoco es para tanto. Coño. Ah, vale.
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
A ver. Uf, es que hace mucho de esto, ¿eh? Hace mucho de esto, Estamos muy jodidos. Estamos muy jodidos.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Not demons after all. Just Githyanki.
Son Githyanki los que eran.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Vamos a pasar de estos, sí, tal,
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Están como liberando a un Githyanki, ¿no? El emperador se llama.
What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you.
¡Ah! ¡Era este!
One that's been protecting you.
¡Hijo de puta!
I am the one.
Por eso no me fiaba del todo de ese señor. Por eso tiene sentido que todo el mundo lo hayamos visto.
The honor god. Eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the guard. I will subdue their master. Together, we can turn the tide.
No me lo puedo creer. ¡Este es un feo! Pero si estos ¿qué hacen aquí? No puedo... O sea, estos se han quedado aquí tontos, tío. Voy a cargar justo aquí, O voy a cargar justo aquí, ya está. Que se han quedado tontos, tío, los personajes. Pero sí, sí, sí. O sea, ahora todo tiene sentido, tío. El puto Orfeo. Por eso los yankees están por la reina de los cojones, está atacándoles, tío. ¡Hostia! Cuando he visto Orfeo he dicho, ¡hostia! ¡Hostia! Cuidado con la trama, que se pone.
Let's get going.
That helped.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Salutations.
I've got a long road ahead.
What's next, I wonder?
Don't touch me.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Nivel 9,
Dance macabre.
You will be cleansed.
Es que mete bastante, estos cabrones.
To focus.
Let's light them up.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Should mind my step.
Take you. Take you.
Es que estamos muy en la mierda,
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Este tío no puede saltar hasta ahí. Sí que puede.
Which way to the nearest library? May it please Mistress.
All right. What now? Time to press
Those
ahead.
demonic figures we saw were Githyanki then. Barely recognizable.
Start over. Come to the skull.
You have my attention.
Fíjate porque a este niño le apetece venir.
Give up now. Need to find a way forward.
Don't help me. The honor god, destroy the god. I will subdue their master together.
Ese hechizo me lo voy a quitar, no sirve para nada. Te lo digo en serio, tío. Es que no sirve para nada. Todo el mundo se lo quita, tío. La puta madre. Mira, es que vemos monjes, ¿eh? Ahora puedo pegar 3 veces con la bestia. Es la polla esto, tío. ¡Aló! Tonto para el monje, ¿eh? Que es un ataque. 2 ataques. 3 ataques. Y aún si tal podría hacer uno más.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
Este es el emperador que vimos al principio.
Of all the things to be indebted to.
Era el juego, el que te miraba. Por eso se te quedó mirando igual. Ya, solo el corazón sombrío hay que cambiar la armadura, ¿eh? Siempre sospechó que eras un azotamantes. No, pero... O sea... Es verdad que no había caído, pero sí que yo sabía, digo, algo me está mintiendo esto, no sé.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldurs Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in
Los Caballeros del Escudo.
People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Joder.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithian Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Mucho casi mirar, ¿eh?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
No.
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
O sea, que te puedes convertir en un pulpo de estos.
Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well, the limited form you have. but you would do far better as an illithid. So,
No.
do you wish to evolve or not?
No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain. But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve.
O sea, podemos guardar partida luego para probar esto, ¿eh?
It has vitality enough for you all, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Still breathing.
Jesús. Voy a guardar partida. Más que nada porque quiero probar eso, ¿eh? Por los loles, pero voy a cargar.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve. What are you?
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex.
Manda el logro de conseguir mi primer esto, ¿sabes?
I suppose if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
De esta manera lo eres solo tú. Semi-ilícito. Tendré que buscar más ropa de esta, tío. O sea, la siguiente run que juegue sí que voy a llevar bastante ropita. Vamos a hacer cositas y tal. ¿Cómo funciona lo del poder este y tal? A ver, no lo voy a hacer ahora, pero... Aquí está. Su puta madre, ¿no? A ver, no está mal, pero... no creo que tal. Gana la partida. No me interesa, la verdad, pero joder, está muy guapo. Entiendo que llegará un momento, por lo que ha visto, que te transformas. O sea, si sigues esa guía te puedes transformar en un azotamentes a tu protagonista, que tiene que ser raro de cojones ir con un azotamentes por ahí. Pero bueno. Grabado with Yankee, cuidado,
What's in here? Swift as my feet can carry me. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The orb hums with cerebral.
Aquí la verdad hubiera estado guapo de llevar a la Githyanki,
Impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
¿Sabes que podemos ir siempre por el portal?
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Pacto misterioso.
Such a curious artifact. So small and seemingly harmless.
Vamos a descansar porque estamos hechos mierda. ¿Y el resto dónde está? Corazón sombrío, ¿se ha cambiado el color del pelo? ¿Cojones?
Just what I need.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
¿Se ha teñido el pelo?
Of course.
¿Se ha teñido el pelo? Es un bug.
I thought you'd never ask.
Cojones, tío. ¿Se ha teñido el pelo, colega?
My faith protects me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No entiendo nada. Buah, espérate, que esta sí que va a tener para rato, ¿eh?
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
El puto bug, tío.
What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Pesadito, Me tienes las noches loquísimo, hijo mío. Muy loco me tienes por las noches. Me vuelves pesadísimo, Cuando te activas. ¿Y ahora por qué me quedo? Luego me voy a dormir. Entre semana. Yo te acaricio todo lo que tú quieras.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that? when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself. A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well. It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided. I know, and I won't.
Yo tampoco quiero. ¿Podríamos dominar y tener mirar a los dos pies? ¿O destrúyelo? No voy a usar esto. Descubre la historia, ¿sabes? Madre mía. Ya que unos claro el tomo, ¿sabes? Toda la luz de procedencia divina. ¿Cómo? A ver. ¿Se puede hacer algo aquí?
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Se puede matar. Au.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe.
O sea,
It suits her.
este sí que me lo dice, pero la otra no me dice nada.
Yes, and at a great... I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now. Not ever. Thank you.
Y esta cabra no me dice nada.
A lot on my mind.
Be honest. What do you think of the
Ahora
new
sí.
look?
Si te ayuda a dejar atrás el pasado, estoy a tope con él. Me encanta.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you... You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that. Of course. I suppose you...
Supongo que te la has ganado. ¡Madre! La Carlach. ¿Qué pasa ahora?
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink. Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are. Special, tadpole? But you're talking about... Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet. Thank the gods.
Astarion está ahí, ¿eh? ¿Qué es esto de Maléfica? Ah.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
Amigos anima.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her. I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the... You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
We have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Qué cabrón.
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it. Good. I wouldn't have anyway. If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an illithid and its Githyanki slave. I'm not going to submit to this.
Pues si no te lo iba a pedir.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Pues creo que ya estaría, ¿no? Abandonar el campamento. A ver cómo es la nueva zona, ¿no? Deja atrás el acto 2. Es el tramo final. Puertas de Baldur está cada... No sé qué por ahí. ¿Cada vez más cerca? No sé. A ver. El logro manda.
And take their nether stones.
La puerta de Baldur está cada vez más cerca. Deja atrás el acto 2. Madre.
Have to keep going.
The city is close. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what they know could help us.
Una nueva zona.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day.
Distintos.
That was last 10 day, though.
La decana pasada, uff. Hasta ahí una gran tu decisión.
Oh, wow, thank you. Mum loved food like this. Simple is best, she always said. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, but you'll be in a big...
Qué grande es esto, eso. Se acaba de abrir el mundo.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Uf, no sé a dónde ir ni qué hacer. Rivington.
talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all my attention. Really there now?
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
I have something to ask.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Madre mía. Hostia puta, que no puedo. Ay, gracias.
One with the weave.
Still alive, so that's progress. If not over, then through.
Seen that for days. My feet hurt.
You'll be a big cozy bed soon.
You have everything you want for supper.
What are you calling this smooth business?
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire.
What's up for discussion?
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Oh,
yeah? Gonna get your thugs to butcher my wife and kid, are you?
That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. Wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
Oye, ¿y corazón sombrío? ¿Y sus tiradas?
You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
The guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Meter un puñetazo, ¿eh? Tía, estoy por meter un puñetazo a esta señora, ¿eh? Un 17, ¿eh?
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Worm's Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldurs Gate. This is it. I'm almost home. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. It's something of a gamble, true, but if I can win, if I can beat him, it would be worth any risk. So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that could give me the edge I need.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. Catchy, right?
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Make it quick if you can. I don't like the way he's looking at us.
Bueno, puede haberle metido un puñetazo a la otra, más a dejar en
You
paz.
again. Did you need something? But you said you'd get rid of them, and I believed you. More fool me. Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Y hacía yo, digo, me falta alguien. La corazón, ¿qué cojones hace allá?
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Él estaba... Voy a hacer aquí... Yo estaba como nervioso, o sea, hay algo que... Hay algo que estaba este tío resguardando que no le gustaba. Mellizo Throws. Llave del sótano del juguetero. Llave del sótano.
Let's go.
Puedo ir así por una temporada. La verdad que la ropa esta está muy chula. Las ropas, tío. La siguiente run sí que no voy a intentar no romper nada. Probablemente la de corazón umbrío mola un huevo, tío. La verdad es que ahora se ve rara corazón umbrío así, ¿eh?
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Let's see here.
All right.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a...
Never a dull moment. Here goes nothing.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Something over there.
Diamante negro, hostia, pues claro, la hostia.
Might be useful. This place is trapped.
Uf, está lleno de trampas. Ya ves, el sótano de los jugueteros. Espérate, porque esto... Está guapa la ropa, la verdad. Bueno, se me está acabando la batería.
There are traps about.
¿Cuántas trampas hay, tío? O artificiales manipulados. ¿Pero qué es esto, tío? Tembleques. ¿Qué son tembleques? 3 de 6 de fuego. Joder.
Certainly. Silent as the grave.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. A trap? Someone doesn't like visitors.
Está de full lleno de trampas, tú. Madre mía, ya verás tú. Voy a chafar cualquier mierda, va a explotar todo esto.
A trap? Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Uso el peluche.
Quietly.
Carta de chantaje.
Interesting.
Arfur, el paquete aún te está esperando en Espero. Más vale que no vuelvas a llegar tarde, aunque te vas a preguntar si es verdad que si es también a fábrica como dice el cojo. El cojo pone material en los ositos y hace lo nativo. No podía ser más fácil. Si llegas ahí a la mañana a estas horas, te ordenaremos a ti como si fueras un pavo.
Hardly the home of a sweet, generous soul. It might be worth looking into his donations. Who knows what he's been giving?
He encontrado una carta de chantaje en el sótano de los juguetes. Hay algo más. Hay algo peligroso entre los juguetes. Nos damos a los refugiados. Cuidado, ¡Ojo! Mostachito, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. ¿Cómo estáis? ¿Qué tal jugando, mostacho? Regalos para los refugiados. Se ruega procedan a su reparto. Bola, bola, bolsa. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo estoy aquí reventándome el puto Baldurs Gate, que llevo ya casi 90 horas y acabo de empezar el acto 3, o sea que... Ah, el Sea of the Stars, ¿qué tal está? Yo se lo tengo pendiente, ¿eh? Tiene buena pinta, la verdad. ¿Te ha gustado o qué? Está guay, ¿no? A ver, claro, la demo... El juego tampoco tiene pinta que vaya a ser muy largo, ¿eh? Pero bueno, por lo menos... Pues yo estoy aquí dándole cañita a Baldurs Gate. Los lore... Aquí no sé si hay alguna cosita más. Aquí hay algo. Tratar las bananas del alma. A ver. No. Todo lo que podamos pillarnos mejor. No, a mí The Messenger me pareció muy brutal. Y la banda sonora, bueno, como más raideado ya has escuchado la canción del The Messenger. Es decir, a mí el The Messenger me puto flipó. O sea, la banda sonora es la hostia, el gameplay está muy chulo y está muy guay, no sé. El Baldur me parece alucinante, la verdad. O sea, me lo estoy gozando. O sea, sinceramente, o sea, llevo ya 80, 90 horas, no sé cuánto llevo ya. Pero sinceramente para mí está en mi tope. Yo creo que este juego va a estar en mi top. Pero top, porque hostia puta. La historia, todo lo que puedes hacer, las decisiones que vas tomando y tal. Está todo muy chulo, tío. Aquí hay una trampa. Espérate. ¿Puedo? ¿No puedo? Esta trampa... Vale. Esa trampa no la hemos hecho, pero bueno, tampoco me quita mucha vida. Está la otra trampa, tío. A ver, los fuegos artificiales estos, pero bueno. Ah, vámonos. Ya tenemos la carta que teníamos. La música está muy chula. A mí la banda sonora del Messenger me flipó muchísimo. La mayoría me gusta. Tenía antes para cuando se suscribían, cuando me dan follow. Madre mía, esto como ha tardado, ¿no? Madre mía, voy a tener que reiniciar el juego ya dentro de nada porque llevo ya tiempo y ya se me está esto tal, Tengo que probar a poner el juego con abrirlo con el otro motor gráfico que... Bueno, el motor gráfico, el Vulkan este. A ver si va mejor. Espérate, vamos a hablar con esta, a ver si puedo decir alguna cosa más.
I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
Vale.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
¿Al uso común el qué? Es que no sé qué. ¿Pero qué le pasa a esta señora? ¿Es chafar esto o qué? Vamos nosotros delante, por si acaso. ¡Un circo!
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Don't be scared. Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Que son gorros rojos sueltos. O sea... ¡Esto! Se llama Benji este señor.
Stinks of cheese.
¿Pero qué es esto?
Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this? A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extraplanar circus there is.
Un circo. Nunca he oído hablar de un circo extraplanar. ¿Por qué hay un gulo lisqueando a la gente? ¿Es un buen motivo para montar un circo? Quiero entrar en el circo. ¿Por qué hay un ghoul?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Pero si este...
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances.
¿Cómo que no hay circo para mí?
No circus for you.
¿Por qué? Ah, espérate. No soy una amenaza ni para ti ni para nadie, digo, te lo juro, persuasión. Engaño, soy amiga del señor Gortas. A saber qué irá cuando cuente esto. Intimidación de canal de todos. Solo podemos llevar una... 200 de oro. Somos ricos. Voy a dar 200.
Well, it's a good thing I'm the agreeable sort, isn't it? Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Charlatan.
Costumes don't drool down.
Es un circo. Un bardo aquí. Buah, esto es muy grande, ¿eh? Ya pinta esto, ser gigante este mapeado, ¿eh? Y aún no hemos llegado ni a las puertas de Baldurs, tú. ¿Qué hora es? La 1:10. Puedo ver un poquito el circo este. A ver qué coño. Es que me va un poco petado esto ya, ¿eh? Tendría que reiniciar el juego, pero bueno. Círculo de los últimos días.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
Salivón. Han nombrado antes, pero no sé quién es. Coño, mío. Muestra. Maestra del amor. Es una elfa de los bosques. Es una elfa de los bosques.
The city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love.
Sí, ¿eh?
Are you not?
Estamos con nuestra novia aquí atrás.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira.
Me recuerda mucho a Poison Ivy. Encima pelirroja, ¿sabes?
I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal.
Aquí me están timando que te cagas, pero vamos a por todas. Hostia, hija de puta, ¿eh?
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Oh no. Otro flash.
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender. So fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Es que...
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes
¿Por
up
qué
the
no la
difference.
veo?
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Que ya no es morena. Tirarle un pedo a un serunita. Será mala con los animales.
Not completely off the mark, but there's easier paths into my good graces.
There is hollowness between you, something brittle and strained. We must dig deeper, grasp the pain hiding within. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadow heart, what is her deepest shame?
Hostia, ¿era que no sabía nadar? No me acuerdo de esto, ¿eh? Voy a guardar por si acaso, pero...
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right.
Se ha bugueado, ¿no? Debería haber aquí el modelo de ella.
You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond is false, and I know why.
¿Cómo?
Because your heart belongs to
¿Cómo que es
another.
falso?
Close your eyes, and she will show herself.
Pero qué mierda es esta. ¿Está timando? ¿Se va a poner ella?
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the bone.
Ya, esto no me lo vi venir, ¿eh?
Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that.
Hostia, qué guapo, no me esperaba esto, ¿eh?
His black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Mi puta madre.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
¿Qué cojones, tío? ¿Qué cojones? Lo siento, corazón, pero ¿cuántas inspiraciones me están dando? No sé. Me ha dejado esto descuadrado, ¿eh?
Oren's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. We need to stay alert all the same. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Vale, perfecto. Vale. Pues lo que voy a hacer es guardar partida. Y voy a parar ya. Y de paso voy a hacer una prueba con otro motor a ver cómo funciona. Pero vamos, que lo voy a dejar ya, ¿eh? Está bastante... No me esperaba esto. Lo que acaba de pasar ahora con la tía esta no me lo esperaba, la hija de puta. Pero muy guapo, tío. El circo este y tal. Ahora lo veremos. He visto poco, ¿eh? Pero muy guapo esto. Buah, aquí más mierda, ¿eh? Pues esto ya mañana. Es que me apetece verlo un poquito, ¿eh? Pero es que... mañana hay que despertarse pronto también. Madre mía, mañana vamos a ver todo esto de la feria, ¿eh? Es que es muy grande esto, ¿eh? O sea, todo esto por aquí había mierdas. Y tiene pinta que aquí están las puertas de Baldurs ya. O sea que... habrá que ver. Y que la hija de puta me ha engañado, ¿eh? Cuando ha dicho de tu corazón no tal. Y yo, como que no, pero si le respondió tal cual porque la conozco. Vale. Pues si aparece mi zona, o sea que aquí esta noche va a pasar de todo, ¿no? Ayuda al quitar boss. Oran se ha enfrentado a nosotros disfrazada y luego se ha teletransportado. Madre. Vale, perfecto. Pues nada, vamos a guardar la partida aquí. Y mañana seguiremos, que tenemos una semanita de vacaciones, o sea que hay que seguir. Según esto llevamos 83 horas, pero llevamos más, ¿eh? Porque hemos cargado partida y tal, o sea, yo creo que llevamos 90 horas seguro. Pero seguro, 90 o 90 y algo. Porque las veces que hemos cargado partida y tal, eso aquí no cuenta. Bueno, pues nada, guardamos partida. Y ya mañana seguimos. Así que nada, guapos, me voy a la camita. Buenas noches y descansen.